Hello humans! Welcome to Tips and Tricks, how to draw cartoon hands. When I do workshops, I usually draw Bob the Beach Zombie from my exhibition, and I talk about his fingers and toes. So let's start with his kind of style. I'm gonna draw with the hands facing down. I'm gonna sketch in a letter U and another letter U next to that one. And another one, and they're kind of layered like that. And then you kind of draw an upside down U, and then a curved U for the thumb. And this is just like a very simple way to kind of start out drawing a cartoon hand and fingers. They're all letter U's, curved in different ways. Let's say you wanted to draw slightly longer fingers, so you could do it like this. So I'm just drawing these straight down hands here, and I'm doing always just 3 fingers for cartoons, but something like that. And you can also, your fingers, it's still the letter U shape. These are kind of like backward C's. So think of them as just letter U's, and these are backward C's. Or a U that falls on its side. So, but say you want your hand to be doing something different, like pointing. What I do then is taking the same elements. This is a long letter C for the pointing finger. And then below that, I'm gonna do smaller letter C's, letter C for the bent fingers. And then, so I'm gonna be drawing it like this. So the thumb is gonna be a U. It's always thicker, the thumb, and it's gonna be curved up like this. So you can close these fingers off here, and your hand, the base of your hand can always be like a square shape. So, so that's, there it is there, that's a pointing hand. I'm just gonna go over in ink so you can see it a little bit better. Letter C, letter C. And you can cap these off with the knuckles because these are bent fingers, so you can do another curved shape there. Upside down U, and just kind of curve that off to the rest of the hand here. And that's where it like kind of attaches itself to the wrist. Something like that. So let's say your hand is holding an ice cream cone, right? And they're holding like this, so your thumb is going parallel with that line, and then the fingers that are holding the cone are letter C, letter C, letter C. So you kind of I've got this roughed in here. So, but I'm going to cap off these C's because those are your bent knuckles. So I'm going to grab my pen now, letter U, and these are C's. I just give them a little bit of depth there to show that's holding around it. But here's the cone. Someone bit off the bottom of the cone. You could put some drips in here, but that's kind of how you could show something, holding something. You put some fingernails in there. Maybe he's holding it so tight he's breaking it. But say, okay, what if you're, have different characters? What you want to show their personality and the shapes that you use. So like a stronger monstery guy, or a tough guy with Frankenstein or something like that. His fingers could be really blocky and thick. So These are facing down, so you can draw along with me here. Squared off U shapes. They're kind of curved. Like that. So it's the same principle of the U's, but you could just use these square shapes. And so I'll go over this here with my pen. All the fingers are squared off, and the thumb. And you can add, when you go back and add details to these, everything could be square. All his fingernails could be rectangles and square. His knuckle lines could all be kind of a square shape, something like that. Or just put some dashes. But yeah, you can do it, things like that. Say you've got a werewolf character, something like that. Wants more claw shape. So same kind of layout before, but I would say like you could do like really sharp like banana shapes again. Do 3 banana shapes overlapping a little bit on the top there. You can play with the widths on all that, and then go around your thumb again and curve that banana the other shape. And this is just a quick way of doing claw, like a claw hand, witches, or and then you could put your own little, and then maybe the wrist is really skinny on this one. You could put the nails on it like this. Put some veins in there. That's where you can go back and, yeah, you can do anything, different fingernails and lines, and add your own details on everything. So that's a really quick way of how I do cartoon hands and fingers. Hope you enjoyed that one. Let me know what you think, and see if you like any other tips and tricks. See you next time. Thanks.